Secrets of Womanhood, inspired by true stories. Title sponsor QBBG, excellent for cooking, baking, and barbecue. Associate sponsor Papaji's, delicious vegetable delights. F&B partner Casa, Grill and Mezzabar, supported by Geo Energy Care. Wardrobe by StyleMart, trendsetters of Indian fashion wear in Singapore.
I tell you not to wear such clothes.
I don't want my mom to come to school. She embarrasses me with her questions and her English is terrible.
Why are you so busy? You don't have time to talk to me. At least take the time out to talk to your children. What kind of a mother are you? I'm your mom and I sacrifice my career and my happiness for you. Will you please spare 5 minutes of your time for me?
I'm totally fed up. She keeps advising me as to how to take care of my kids. Such a drama queen. I'm so glad I'm not like her. Why don't she just stay in her room and mind her own business?
Mom, life is so complicated. I miss you so much. I wish you were there to tell me what to do.
A mother and daughter share the most beautiful bond, a roller coaster of emotions, in fact. A mother sees herself in her daughter's eyes, wanting to fulfill the dreams and make sure she doesn't see the challenges that a mother may have seen. A father too sees the princess, the most beautiful girl that could ever be. And for a daughter, the father is her first love that she always wants to caress. We do experience love for our mothers, as daughters, sometimes too late, but it does come through. And today we're going to have some amazing guests to talk about the life as a daughter and the life with daughters. With me, we have Zai Mystique. Welcome, Zai.
Thank you, Jan.
Zai is an entrepreneur and an amazingly talented lady who actually introduced henna to Japan. Zai is going to be speaking with us about her relationship with her mother and a relationship as a daughter. We have Laura Tate. Welcome, Laura.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Laura has a 3.5-year-old daughter. She's a makeup artist and she runs her business. And she's proud to be a sole parent, and we're going to learn a lot about the relationship with her as a mother and her dreams for her daughter as well. Our next guest is Joyce Kingsley. Welcome, Joyce.
Thank you for having me.
Joyce has 2 daughters, aged 21 years and 16 years of age. Zoe has been able to manage motherhood whilst doing a lot of the adventures and entrepreneurship initiatives that she's been involved in. So welcome, Joyce. And we have a dad with us today. Raj Menon, welcome.
Thank you.
Raj has a 12-year-old daughter. He works in a software company as a regional sales executive. So we'll also get a father's perspective today.
Thank you.
So let's get started with the show. I think, as we mentioned daughters, it's natural for all of us to be full of emotions. You know, what's been your experience as a daughter?
When my dad actually wasn't around since I was 1, he used to travel a lot for work. So I always saw my mom as my Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I see her as a role model because of the special qualities she has. Patience. Patience, and the way that she runs the family is really amazing.
My father had a job that took him a lot over the place. He was traveling a fair bit. So my mom raised me and my younger brother pretty much on her own. So she's quite strong. She let us be, and she just let us do what we wanted. At the same time, she's quite strict.
Me and my mum, you know, we're so similar. You know, we both would hate to admit that. You know, we love very, very hard, but we also fight very hard as well, you know. And I think because we're so similar, we just clash a lot of the time. But at the same time, we have a very, very close relationship. And being a single parent for me, at the time, it was a choice between do I have mummy and daddy in the same house so my daughter can see that image? But we're fighting constantly, the father is in and out of our lives, or do I take that chance and show my daughter that I can take on the role as both mum and dad, you know, and have that strength and give her that unconditional love. You know, so I think as women who are in that position, you have to do what's best for your child.
And did you know that you were having a girl before she was born?
Yeah.
And what was your reason for wanting to have the baby?
Okay. Sorry. It's okay. I think at that time when I found out I was pregnant, my partner at the time, you know, promised me the fairy tale ending, you know, we'll be a family, and, you know, we said, okay, let's have this baby, and then, you know, a few months along, and he just wasn't interested anymore, you know, and I thought, it was never a question of, okay, now, because I'm not in that relationship, I don't want this baby. It was, okay, I'm not in a relationship, but I'm going to do everything I can to give this baby everything that I can. Give this baby all the love that I can, and, you know, of course, I still wanted her to have a father figure in her life, but he just wasn't interested. As a daughter, or as a woman, you know, you have to experience that heartbreak from a relationship. You know, you have to experience failing something, you know, losing something. I think because in some way or another your mother has gone through a similar thing. You know, you'll be able to bond over that, and it's a learning experience. You will learn from that mistake or learn from that challenge in your life, and from that you'll be able to move forward. Yeah.
So sometimes we have to allow our daughters to break, so that they can learn from it and be wiser from it, right? Do you agree? Allow our dolls to break so that they can learn from it, be wiser.
I agree, and I would obviously tell her not to trust everyone just so easily. Always have your guard up. But I don't see it being a guy or girl thing. It's for everybody at any point in life.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I would love my daughter to do her stuff, travel, provided she learns martial arts before she gets on the flight.
Good idea.
In kick and ass.
Yeah,
she has
sure.
to.
Has she started learning?
I would not tell her to do something. I've asked if she would like to do it, and she said no.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Pepper spray will do.
Yeah,
So,
pepper spray.
yeah, so I'll
Pepper
need,
spray, yeah.
so I'll need to do some of that reverse psychology. And
What if your daughter said to you, I want to be a single mom?
I've not thought that far into the future, but one thing I've always felt was that I know that she'd be strong. I think if that's a choice that she makes, she would do it well, but I would definitely be there to support her if something like that happens in her life. But again, I guess she's got a great mom who I think puts the right thing into her.
With your 21-year-old, in order for her to really get to know this person and trust them, she needs to live with them. So what would your attitude be if she says, Mom, I'm going to be living with this guy?
Living with this guy, no, I don't think so. I will not.
So how do they build the trust and the understanding?
You don't have to live with that guy to actually get to know all these things. I think a little longer relationship, you can determine all these facts.
What's your opinion, Laura, in terms of can you really get to know a person without living with them?
Yeah, I think, you know, if you have that connection with someone and you're both interested in each other, you know, you'll make it work no matter what. You know, I think living with each other before marriage, after marriage is just an extra step.
Right.
You know, if you're spending time together, you know, getting to know each other, I think that's, you know, what you need.
On that note, let's take a short break and come back with some more insights on mothers and daughters.
QBB presents Secrets of Womanhood, inspired by true stories.
I love coming for dinners at your place.
Oh really? Why? What why? Don't you know we love the food you serve? It tastes great.
The taste is excellent.
Well, the secret to my recipe is QBB ghee.
But isn't ghee fattening?
Oh, it's good fat. In fact, 2 spoons of QBB pure ghee on a daily basis gives you all the nourishment for good skin, body and joints.
QBB pure ghee is trusted over many generations.
QBB presents Secrets of Womanhood, inspired by true stories.
Welcome back to QBB Presents Secrets of Womanhood. Laura, how does a single mother do it?
Being a single parent for me, at the time, it was a choice between, do I have mummy and daddy in the same house so my daughter can see that image, but we're fighting constantly, the father is in and out of our lives, or do I take that chance and show my daughter that I can take on the role as both mum and dad, you know, and have that strength and give her that unconditional love. You know, so I think as women who are in that position, you have to do what's best for your child. Yeah.
What about the protective dad?
I think I would be a protective dad. It's hard to deny that. But I try not to interfere too much. In the day-to-day point of view, I strongly feel that the over influence of social media and the short attention span that gives the child gets is something that I consciously want her not to get hooked onto. So we have, as much as possible, not given her mobile phones or gadgets and stuff like that, so that she's more into people, into doing activities and things.
So what age was your first girlfriend?
The first girlfriend would be, what, 21.
And the crush was?
Crush was year 3.
Grade 3, so
Grade
that's
3.
about what age? It's about 9 years of age?
Yeah.
So 9 years of age, the hormones had kicked in.
Yeah.
So what age is your daughter allowed to have her first boyfriend?
I don't know actually.
She's 12 now,
she's 12.
right?
I
Yeah,
think
so the
she's getting
hormones
there.
have kicked in.
Yeah, so I'm sure she's getting
there. Yeah, so she
there.
walks in tomorrow at the age of 13 saying, "This is my boyfriend." What are you going to do? Oh my God, he's giving me
already,
a deadly look.
Yeah, how dare you?
Well, given you've already given me a dirty look, I'm going to scare you. You know, the age of sexual activity starts by 13, 14. I'm not saying we all do, but it starts. You know, it's one of those things where we kind of, as parents, have to be prepared.
I know. So,
is the shotgun ready?
Very much ready.
Zai, what would be one thing that you find absolutely irritating about your mom?
She's too nice. If that can be irritating, because she doesn't see where people come from and intention and hidden agenda.
I think for me, and I think my sister would probably agree, is that my mum likes to take control of everything. She'll wake up and she has a checklist in her head of how the day is going to go, and this is the way things are going to be done, and she wants to know what everyone's doing and what everyone's got planned, and she needs to know everything.
So what do you think your mother would find annoying about you as a daughter?
Probably when she's talking and I'm texting. That's something my daughters get annoyed with me, because I'm always on the phone, always texting, and while they're talking to me, I'm just replying something. So that is something. And I also have a punctuality problem. If I say 3 o'clock, it becomes 3:10 or 3:15. Yeah.
Okay. I used to find that my mum's martyrdom qualities annoying. Until I grew up and became a lot more mature, and I think I started discovering my own kindness elements, and I no longer saw the martyrdom in her, because I can see when my daughter tells me, "Mum, you're a martyr and you're constantly going out there." So it's the same quality that I found annoying in her that my daughter finds annoying in me. And it's interesting, but I have a very, having lost my dad, I think in thinking about all the things that we find annoying, it's when you risk losing your mom. My mom's fought cancer, and since that day I only saw good qualities in her.
So I find it very hard to answer that question because I don't see, I don't have anything left that I find annoying in her. Sorry.
Oh, it's alright.
What do you find annoying in your mum?
Nothing, actually. I don't live with her now, so it's only when we meet when I go back to India on vacations. But I guess, as you rightly said, she's very protective over everybody else. So if you are ill, she would want to make sure you eat she's an expert in medicines because of her exposure with doctors and stuff like that. But if she's ill, she'll be, no, I'm fine. And so that used to irritate all of us, in fact. Now she's a lot more careful about, I guess the thing with age also is that you learn to also be careful. So,
okay.
Thank you.
And what do you think your mum finds annoying about you?
I don't listen to her.
Oh.
Let's take a short break now and then come back with our secret recipe for the day, as well as that lovely rapid fire round.
QBB presents Secrets of Womanhood, inspired by true stories.
I love coming for dinners at your place.
Oh really? Why? What why? Don't you know we love the food you serve? It tastes great.
The taste is excellent.
Well, the secret to my recipe is QBB ghee.
But isn't ghee fattening?
Oh, it's good fat. In fact, 2 spoons of QBB pure ghee on a daily basis gives you all the nourishment for good skin, body and joints.
QBB pure ghee is trusted over many generations.
Our favorite hair grow back shampoo.
Meet the shampoo hero Bio Royale Grow Back Shampoo. Daily use natural shampoo that can be effective for everyone. Bio Royale Grow Back Shampoo helps in the following ways.
This is a secret that you'll want to keep.
QBB presents Secrets of Womanhood, inspired by true stories.
Welcome back to QBB Presents Secrets of Womanhood. Today on the show, we're discussing mothers and daughters. Well, let's get that nurturing happening with that secret recipe that we have for today. And we have celebrity chef, Chef Amar Ali, here from Malaysia. Welcome, Chef.
Thank you very much. How are you today?
Very good. Well,
Great.
It's been a bit of an emotional day. We've been discussing mothers and daughters.
All
and
right.
as much happiness as we have, sometimes that happiness is too much. And it can bring a bit of tears as well.
It's happy tears, right?
Happy tears.
Right,
so what are we making today?
Okay, actually today we are going to share with you something really very close and very special to my heart. I'm going to do baklava.
Oh, a nice sweet dish.
Nice sweet dish. I learned it from my mom. The main ingredient for this one actually it is QBB ghee.
Yes.
Right? We are going to use ghee. I'm not going to use butter because butter burns very fast.
Right.
We are going to take some beautiful
ghee.
Colored ghee.
Nice.
Okay. So we are going to use 1 cup for the timing.
Okay.
Okay. And we are going to put inside the microwave for a while because I need to melt it. So what we will do, we have one brush.
Okay.
We dip it with the ghee. We are going to put QBB ghee layer by layer.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Take 1 filo pastry.
1 or 2 sheets?
No, 1 sheet enough at the side.
I've got 1.
Okay, so you are the daughter, I am the mother. It is a very good time to spend with your daughter. It's a very good time while you are doing it.
I'm so glad my mother doesn't have a beard.
Right. Okay, so we make 1 layer.
Okay.
We brush.
Yes.
Put for me 1 more layer, please.
When's my pistachio coming?
Right. Pistachio will be coming after I do 12 layers.
Oh gosh, are you going to be...
It's okay, don't worry. I will adjust it with the...
Oh, so it doesn't have to be perfect?
It's okay. Because people, they are not going to see between the layers. This is the beauty thing about baklava. You have to make it perfect. The last 5 layers must be perfect.
Okay, I'm ready. Hurry up.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the last one goes on top for
now
this
the last one
bottom
goes
layer.
on the top, yep.
And then what do we have to do?
You can see there is an air bubbles here and there, right? Okay, now how we are going to take it out because we already brushed everything. Now what I will do, I will be doing the finishing here. See how I do the finishing?
So
I'm pushing all the sides. If you cannot afford to have pistachio, you can have almond, you can have cashew, you can have walnut.
So how many grams of pistachio is
Okay,
this?
if you use this kind of tray, you can use around 250 grams. You remember just now we mentioned about the air inside? So we just press it, we make sure that all the air is coming out. I want to
Okay.
teach everybody a trick. Please have a look what we are going to do here. Just lie down here, please. Slowly and firmly. Right? We have to hold the sheet first. Right?
So paint the filler with key.
That's right. I am going to take it out again,
Then turn it
and I'm
upside
going
down.
to flip it.
Ah.
The reason why, this is a very good tip my mother teach me. When I put the ghee here, it is not moving anywhere. What we done at the first 12 sheet or 8 sheet, we are doing it now again here. We have to make sure that these layers, they are absolutely covered with
QBB ghee.
QBB ghee, the good quality one.
Well, it's the green
Okay.
tin of love.
So here we go. We cut everything
Yes.
in the oven, 45 minutes, 180 degree. The syrup actually, it is very easy. It is 1 part of water, 2 part of sugar.
Okay.
We will enhance it with lemon skin and cinnamon, and we will put rose water. I just only take QBB, then
1
right?
tablespoon of ghee.
Very important note, try to reduce your heat. Don't disturb it too much, because I don't want the edge or the side of the pan to be burned, because once you smell the burn of the sugar, then everything will be spoiled.
Right. Ding! The baklava is ready.
All right, now we will take the baklava. Okay, great. Look at the smell, beautiful.
Okay, straight away hot syrup.
So we will put hot syrup immediately.
40 minutes for it to cook, then put the sugar syrup, and then wait half an hour.
Voila.
Again. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Chef Amar Ali, for that. That is one of my favorite recipes on one of my favorite topics, mothers and daughters. So now we're gonna go off and do our rapid fire round. Are you guys ready to win the QBB hamper? Yes, let's do it. Zai, let's start with you. What was the first thing that you took from your mother's makeup box?
A lipstick.
Oh, what color?
Red.
Wow. Laura, you are Juliet and you have this world-famous romance with Romeo. People give examples of your love. However, one day you realize that Romeo has become too predictable. He has started taking you for granted and you feel that the spark of love is no longer there. What would you do?
Tell him he needs to step up, otherwise it's over.
Choice. Pick one. A Little India or Clark Key?
Clark Key.
Oh,
I'm
and for
sick
what?
and tired of Little India. I'm always there, every day.
Did you see the questions whilst I was...
No,
good.
promise.
What is the worst pickup line that somebody could use on your daughter?
Your place or mine.
Ah, okay. I actually think Joyce, so let's get you the QBB hamper and get that rebel going. Well
you.
done, congratulations. Grow some hair,
Thank you.
Bio Royale, some nice,
Excellent.
you're not gonna go empty-handed. Thank you. There you go. Thank you. Bio Royale gift hamper for you guys. Thank you so much, guys. That was a lot of fun and a lot of pain at times as well. Thank you for sharing your emotional stories
Thank you.
today. Today on Secrets of Womanhood, we spoke about parenting our daughters and our relationship with our mothers. The love that we have for our children is unconditional. And the love that we have for our mothers, well, as you saw, it brings tears to our eyes. Our daughters are gifts from God, but not for us to play with to fulfill our dreams. Our sons and our daughters are here to fulfill their dreams. And our unconditional love is to carve the way to their journeys. Till we meet again next time, may peace, happiness, and success be with you.
Produced by Video House, an international production house based in Singapore.